thought I was going to put delay for a second. Oi. Welcome back to the worst case ever known to fucking man. That's not a joke. I tried to play this in my own time.
He really hates it.
I really hated it. I even tried to skip through the dialogue, and I was like, this is so unbearable. I quit. And I looked up where I was. Apparently, I'm at day 3, trial former, and then I looked up a guide to see how much there was left, and there was like 5 other sections. I was like, fuck this.
Yeah, no, this trial is fucking long.
Well, it probably wasn't 5. I'm pretty sure it was like trial ladder. I don't know if there was a 3rd investigation. Trial former, trial ladder for day 4. Anyway, yeah, this case drags on and on and on and on and on. Wouldn't be surprised if the episode count hits 30 by the time we're done with this.
That's impressive, considering how we usually go on until we're either dead tired or literally we run out. We reach the end of a section.
Yeah. All right. Anyway.
Mr. Wright, so what's going on with the case anyway? I cannot do. We probably shouldn't have done it on a. Like, right as I'm recovering from a cold.
That makes it better.
I'm a little confused.
Huh? Well, let's see. What is going on? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot in the police department's evidence room.
What's this evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car.
Well, that's what we're going to find out. Or try to, at least.
Alright, let's do it.
Glad she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's going to be much help with this.
Don't be so sure, Miss Wright.
Huh?
Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these big-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go! Science awaits us!
Science.
No, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares?
Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in their evidence room. No biggie.
Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it. That oil drum. Was it empty? That one was you, I think.
No, this was you.
Oh, yeah. The old drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. I don't remember the voice I gave her.
That's close enough.
I fucking don't remember anything from last session.
To be fair, it takes a turn.
What the fuck? Someone kicked over the prosecutor. My sister erasing evidence of crime scene, never!
Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister.
That's not it at all! It's just... We're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her!
Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away.
Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright.
Huh? What's that grin for?
This situation calls for one thing, and that is luminol testing fluid.
Luminol?
Luminol.
Luminol?
Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. This is actually accurate. Like, there are ways to reveal blood that's been, like, washed off and shit.
Yeah, I know.
Even if you can't see it, it's still there.
Yeah. Alright. But wouldn't the police have already done those tests?
Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try.
Me? Why do I have to do it?
I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet.
We're testing bloodstains with this stuff, not drinking it.
Here, we're telling you these glasses.
That won't stop me from trying. You got an extra pair of those things?
To test for blood reaction, just spray luminol on it. Like this, see? Press the X button and spray on it. That's sprayed on.
So he's about to pop up and say, actually, it's called the cross button.
I don't give a fuck.
That's what they said, actually.
I really couldn't give a shit.
I know.
Okay, let's find some bloodstains. And it ain't a cross unless it's actually, like, standing upwards, dumbasses. I mean, technically, they are right that it can be called a cross, but I refuse to call it that.
Also, consistency. I mean, some games, like, I played some games PS2 era, like, that voice after button prompts, and sometimes they say X, sometimes they say cross. So it's really inconsistent.
Floor.
The floor. Oh. I can see your eyes shining behind those glasses. So, is this a bloodstain? Emma, you're shaking.
This is my first time seeing real blood.
Have you ever done a nosebleed before? Scientific investigation in action.
Okay, well, we definitely know that this is a bloodstain. But does something strike you as odd, scientifically speaking, of course?
We'll talk about this. Scientifically. The amount of blood is not a lot. Or... well, the location's kind of on point. It's like, if you fall down like that, then the blood can just, like, splatter. Let's just say the amount. Perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little more blood?
I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe.
It is pretty strange. If they fought here, there have to have been more blood than this.
Hey, Mr. Wright. We're gonna mark up the floor lines when we find a bloodstain, okay? See, I'm pretty handy to have around, right?
Yeah. And this stuff's pretty handy, too.
I saved up my allowance to buy that.
It's great news.
We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case.
Then let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day.
Yeah! Feels like we're really investigating crime now, doesn't it?
Guess I should give this a spray on anything suspicious. Huh. Oh.
Huh. I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box. Restart! You only trust your own eyes, Not bad, you two. This stale deli box is on the house. Sorry, since that kind of lead-in doesn't really get my mouth... Oh, wait, that's you.
Sorry, it's just... That kind of lead-in doesn't really get my mouth watering. Also, something I also remembered... I'm, like, farther in the case in my own time, and I remember the evidence goes to a fucking third page. And I'm pretty sure it's going to end up extending to a fourth, because...
Well, not to spray anything suspicious, let's start spraying all the evidence.
Oh, can we spray the evidence? Wait, so... That's not how you do it.
But let's see if we can find anything just by looking at this one.
I doubt it, but... Alright. 3D modeling is... one thing. Someone used a marker to write their name on this. Emma Sky. Don't tell me you've written this with you everywhere you go.
Well, you don't know when there's when something might go down.
Just what kind of a world do you think we live in? You see, Mr. Wright, we live in a society. I'm sorry, I had to.
Yeah, this is the only thing we'll find in this one. Let's try an actual piece of evidence, that might incur blood.
Yeah. I don't even know if we can, like...
No, I'm saying let's check.
So, any of these evidence?
Well, let's go with, like, the note, or, like, the phone.
I was gonna say the shoe.
Yeah, let's try the shoe.
Real quick before we, move on, I'd like to point out...
See what happens if you press X. Okay, then, no, we can't. Shame.
I'd like to point out, one of the YouTube shorts I did was a fucking XCOM clip from 2020 where I missed a 98% shot because XCOM is a fair and balanced game.
That's XCOM, baby.
Someone commented, real ones know this happens more often than you would expect.
Yep.
Also, turn your mic gain down, or buy a better one.
We don't have a mic.
And I responded, I missed 90 plus shots more often than I'd like to. Haha. And regarding the mic, this was recorded in 2020. I've made multiple adjustments to the mic since.
We don't have a mic.
We tried. Didn't end well.
Came out somehow worse.
Somehow worse. Which is literally worse. Oh hey, fractured butthole went up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can actually find the videos where we tried using a mic and I don't remember if we kept that audio in.
We did because we couldn't like remove it, but it's for those that want easy, go to watch our Dead by Daylight videos. Those have it.
Granted, if there was ever a game for a bad audio quality, it's probably that one.
I'm so uninterested.
You look like I do when we're on finals. Yeah, that's about accurate.
Good thing I get to skip finals. Don't drop out, kids. I'll be back in the fall, though. That is a threat.
I wonder how Emma must feel about the fact that we're just using a ball of aluminol.
I don't even know what luminol is. Unless it's literally as described here.
Basically. Oh, look at that!
That's gonna be my strategy from here on out. This blood must be from Moana.
No, this isn't the murder!
Well, she did call you, didn't she?
At the zoo.
At the time of the crime. And her right hand is bandaged.
Hey, whose side are you on?
This has nothing to do with taking sides. But this means that Lana's hand has blood on it. This just keeps getting worse.
Okay.
I'm done. Damon Gann is 65. I guess we could talk.
You certainly put me in a tight spot there.
My apologies, Miss Starr, but...
No, it's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know! I witnessed everything from that security room right there. But I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Sorry! You lied on the witness stand! That's unforgivable! Cut to the sheer amount of times that...
Man, this reminds me of that one time where the prosecutor himself lied on this short trial.
And the defense lawyer is, yeah, spoiler alert, Phoenix has lied on the stand.
Yeah.
And will do so again.
Man, this reminds... See, now that's a cutaway, and that's a funny one. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe.
Continue.
I'm never getting paid for this, aren't I?
Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed for the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman!
This controller is very warm. I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what?
So, you were a detective, were you, Miss Starr? Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago.
So it's only 15. Because we're in 2017 now, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. No matter how hard the criminal went, when they faced me...
I swear, at some point I'm gonna have to buy like a fly
They
swatter.
coughed it up.
At some point I'm gonna have to buy like a bug swatter and just have it on me during the summer.
Yeah.
Puff did. Oh,
They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know, I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too.
you could be my angel. You could be, I don't know how the song goes.
I really don't know it.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Every day I drag the dirt out of mouths of suspect after suspect. Fucking. And before long, they called me the Coffin Queen.
It's like a little nap or something.
Fuck off. You need to definitely get that Brooks Water.
You know what? You know what? How much are they on Amazon?
Like $5? I don't know.
Next time I go to like the cheap store, I'll get one. Make sure. I almost looked up Amazon on Amazon.
Yes, how much does Amazon cost? Amazon.com. The stock goes for several hundred.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure Twitch owns Amazon, but it's the other way around.
Yeah, why the fuck would you think Twitch would own Amazon?
I don't know.
That's the dumbest thing you've ever said, man.
I don't know. Is it really?
Yes! So it's up there.
I'm sure I said dumber.
I said it's up there, like I'm hyperbolizing, but yeah, no, that's still one of the dumbest things you've ever said. Like, why would you think a streaming platform that doesn't even rank up to fucking YouTube most of the time would have the amount of money and clout to buy a fucking Goliath like Amazon?
That's a good point. And then I also just remembered Amazon also owns MGM. Which is a fucking movie studio.
Yeah.
So, I should really should get a thought check. It's $6 for a plastic one.
Mm.
You know what? I'm tempted to search.
$109.90.
What the fuck?
That is the stock price for one stock of Amazon.
Okay, I'm searching Amazon on Amazon. It's $1. Gift card. Fuck you. You gone?
No. It's just like flying around. Oh, and I thought someone got food poisoning from your lunches.
And you were let go? Or fired?
I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if these prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today.
Actually, I remember I once was talking about the Persona re-releases with someone, and I said Persona 3 Golden and Persona 4 Portable.
Good damn. It's all because of that case, the SL9 incident.
The slime. I'm sorry, John. I'll stop. SL9? Wait, she doesn't mean there were two of them? Yo.
Present SL9.
No, it's a different time.
What do you think about this? The SL9 incident, it's written on that knife. And on that note. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know? Really?
Yeah.
That knife was evidence from that case, the murder weapon. It was due for transfer that very day that Goodman was killed.
But he wasn't.
As I suspected. SL9 isn't over yet. Not yet.
Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? Or, I'm not gonna say that.
You
Pretty
did
sure
have
we
what
had-
punched you.
Did it look this?
You said you wanted some hot tea, right?
No, but thanks. You didn't look at it.
You must have to brew the least long time to get a rich flavor like this. We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing. I knew it! So that's the secret to the aroma. Exquisite.
The only thing I'm smelling here is a waste of time.
You have to go talk again. Well, you might have to show the other piece of evidence. Let's not repeat what I had to already say.
Not yet. Alright, what do you do? Here's a shoe. This damn bug.
Well, while we're looking for the correct piece of evidence in the storyline.
Alright. Autopsy. Nothing. Attorney's badge? Shit. It's not. It's my attorney's badge.
I think a petrified piece of provolone would fetch more on the open market. Not yet, anyways.
Maybe we can move.
Well, this place isn't as classy today as it was yesterday.
And I'm sure it'll be just as classy as tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edward's not here.
I'm sure he's out doing important investigations.
Important. I hope that's what he's doing.
I said important.
I'm like saying important as if important. I guess we'll have to come back. Or we could snoop around. You know, for curiosity's sake.
Just spray everything.
I know nothing's gonna come of this. But I'm curious.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. Huh? It looks like some blood has dripped down here.
Judging by the amount, my guess it's not. My guess it's from a nosebleed. That was actually my guess as well.
A nosebleed, huh? Maybe Miss Rat? Miss Rogers slapped someone for their incompetence.
Why is Detective Gumshoe's face from the mind? Well, I genuinely did not think we would get anything.
I don't think that you've checked like the drapes or anything like that.
Yeah, there's nothing. Speed. 70 miles an hour. That's handy to know. I'm not gonna say that. detention. Which I've misguided in questioning.
Oh, the detectives are yelling at her. How did you kill him in 2 places at the same time?
I did not mean to do that.
Can you imagine?
How's she supposed to answer that? Wait a second. Didn't Mr. Gant say they arrested a suspect in the police department murder?
Let's come back later.
Wait. My curiosity is getting the better of me?
Fucking fly!
I know this is leading nowhere, but I just want to...
Canonically, I think you're literally just spraying a window.
Helps clean it. Ah! Damn it. That fly made me hit myself.
Wonder if there's blood at Wright & Co.
That'd be funny, actually.
Be really dark if you think about it. Because we know exactly whose blood that'd be.
That implies they never cleaned it up. Now, there's something... Imagine there was blood on the poster. Come on. Give me something. No. Well, where should we begin?
Oh, well, I guess we should begin with that, that thing.
Mystery of the victim, I guess. How could one man, Detective Goodman, be killed in 2 places simultaneously?
Oh, well, you see?
We should go to the police department. The evidence room, was it?
I'm not being very useful here, am I?
No, you're being very helpful.
He needs a teenage sidekick to help him out. Morally. Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy, with all those rumors. Even in the defendant's chair just this past December.
There was that business with him not reading that officer's report.
Ah, without the killing of the police department, correct. Chief of police was right about that, but I can't help but think someone at the police department doesn't like Edgeworth. It's even busier here today than it was yesterday. 2,000 years later. So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one. One minute later. 2 minutes later. 3 hours later. 1 day later. Tomorrow for sure. Eventually. The next day.
Fuck. Okay, hopefully that goes down smoothly enough. Bit of a chunk. The new narrator has had a pay cut for improvising hard.
I still don't get paid for this.
There's
One
still running around so fast they're blurring.
One overdue paycheck later. I suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed here, after all.
So, the evidence room, the scene of the crime! According to Pamela, we got it up at the front desk. Here it is!
It's like a kid at an amusement park. Day 2.
No, seriously, like I'm pretty sure I accidentally. Like, I really hope it's not going down the wrong pipe.
Well.
Oh, real crime scene! Let's go take a look! Let's examine.
One debt to society later.
That's a real one.
Yeah.
One debt to...
Let's examine the detective and police right there. They had a conversation last time. Let's check them out.
First... Okay, so he's innocent for now.
For now. I don't believe him for a single minute.
What's wrong with the guy other than that freaky 5 Nights at Freddy's like thing? Okay, I've had enough. Look, that patrolman is shooting the other guy. He must be a detective. You idiot! What were you thinking? Where's your head?
Sir, it's right here, sir. I just wasn't saluting you, showing the detective where his head was.
They make a good pair.
The blue bag is still writhing around today. They're really proud of this animation.
Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's dancing. I don't know, the fact that that thing's right on his other hand seems kind of suspicious. Speaking of dancing, the whole police department has been dancing around like crazy since yesterday. One month later.
Can I take out his batteries? I just can't help but feeling like he's gonna do something naughty.
What do you mean, something naughty?
I mean, she doesn't trust these shits for good. Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white?
No idea. Why?
Well, I think they're designed after a panda.
Are you sure that's not the reason?
At all.
Well,
I already said that one.
a panda?
Not that I have scientific proof. Not that I have scientific proof. It's just a theory. A game theory. I had to.
One very painful public execution later.
Seriously, stop ripping off jokes from SpongeBob.
I'm sorry. Do you mind asking me how you came up with that theory?
It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We'd just been at the Susie. Zoosie.
See? What about zebras? Or do they not have those at your zoo? What's a zebra?
Just ends the conversation right then and there.
The detectives in there look pretty busy. Fuck you. The detectives in there look pretty busy.
Just imagine right now. Behind those doors, a police drama in action.
Somehow the thought fails to excite me. Well,
Criminal affairs.
wow, everyone looks deadly serious here.
Well, there was a vicious murder of a detective down at the police department.
Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot.
It makes my head hurt.
Well, first things first. Let's go check out the police department crime scene.
Yes, he's dead set on investigating.
That's a gunshot.
That was on game. You can't believe me. But don't mess up, or we can wind up dead!
Never said I was pointing at you. I doubt anyone wants more mysteries or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's going to help us much either. So this is the police mascot, is it? The Blue Badger, the future star of the police force.
The design will change from the ones outside.
Ah, well, the Dancing Blue Badger trademark is still under development, you see?
By the way, right when I was like pausing on it,
Yeah.
fucking heard the fly right next to my ear. It was just like, this fucker.
You have it trademarked?
Absolutely. It's trying that stuff. Very now. I showed this doll here to my daughter and she burst into tears. Don't show her the moving mock-up outside, then you'll give her nightmares. You think someone did a 5 Nights at Freddy's occasion of the Blue Badger?
I wouldn't be shocked.
These are detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tighter than I expect. And computers do not look like that these days. Those detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks.
In Japan, they might actually.
They might. Remember, Nintendo ran on Windows 95.
Well, I wonder what happens if you press the poster up there.
A poster of a female police officer. Wait, no, that's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. Dum dum dum. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. I know. The killer used dry ice. Did it go in my mouth?
No, I
that's
literally
I
just
see
saw it past.
If you put it between the latch and the door, the room should be sealed shut. This is good. I'll win a writer's award for sure. He's not writing a report. He's writing a novel. It must be the chief of detectives. He's glued to his computer screen. Okay.
What? The detective killed him. No, wait, you were already voicing the chief.
What? Detective killed me. Evidence for him. Tell no one outside of the police department. No! I told that old lady at the restaurant everything! Someone's getting a demotion.
It makes sense. The chief here seeming like a fucking idiot.
What's with the dead guard in this place? It's very eccentric.
According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room.
So beyond that door is the evidence room. Scene of the crime?
It sure seems that way. Oh.
What's wrong?
It's those cacti. They're so prickly, so imposing. It's hard to think straight.
If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. What I want to know is if this is a guard station, where's the guard?
I have a feeling I know he is already.
You have a feeling?
By the way, we didn't spray in the police department.
Oh. Well, I didn't think there'd be anything, but I could always go back.
Just spray everything, anyways. Texas.
Texas. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw, Chuckle Flux. Fucking. Okay, let's examine everything here.
Look on the floor, a lasso.
Looks like I decided to trap something.
A trap here? Wait, I know. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here. But the lasso missed.
You sure have an active imagination. The evidence room is beyond that door.
Let's just walk in. And we're open.
You thought it'd be open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first. Ideally, that's how it works.
Usually.
Looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here.
There's light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we can use this computer to check out on who went in and out of there. Yippee, those sure are prickly. Yep, those sure are prickly. They must be the real deal.
I would think just one big one would be sufficient.
Those guys are a lot like my sister, actually.
How so?
Encased in a cold, rigid shell with spines pointing in every direction. Just like her.
I'm not so sure about seeing the resemblance. You see, I met this other kid who was also compared to a cactus, and he seemed pretty hyperactive.
That was the perfect noise just now.
That was unintentional.
So that sounded exactly like one of those anime like brick noises where someone just said something real fucking stupid, and like the noise direction itself wanted to point it out.
I really hope they picked it up. It was a reference to Cal, if you can't tell.
It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity.
Is it because he's a prick?
And this swinging door makes this place look like some kind of saloon.
But look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way.
Of course not. If you went in through there, if you went in through here, the cactus would fall over. Ouch!
I'd say it'd be more of a yard myself.
There's a security guard uniform hanging here.
It looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly.
A leather jacket, leather pants, a leather... What is this called again? A punchy, paunchy, pinchy? I know, a poochie! Wait, maybe that wasn't that.
It's a poncho, but I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being. That's it seems.
There was the skull. Wait, shit, no. Must have been the killer or something like that. Well, that I was seeing shit.
Just seeing things. Alright, let's go back here and do the funny. Nothing.
Yeah.
Man, this face sucks.
How's it going, guys?
I hate this game.
Guess we'll really have to guess we really do have to show her some piece of evidence.
Okay.
I had one of those up until 2 years ago. Back when you were the comic book queen, right?
We found this ID card here in the park.
Well, there's no mistaking that. It's definitely Goodman's.
But it's the same ID as the manager of the police department.
That's impossible.
I wish I could be so sure. How many to do that? That's a coincidence. Nope. A body with Edward's knife stuck in it was found in Edward's car.
You think he owes me his gratitude?
Gratitude?
Why, if I hadn't been there to witness the crime, Miss Roger would have been the suspect.
I wonder.
Still, it's strange. Why didn't our chief prosecutor have her own murder weapon ready?
I can't even move it. Yeah, that. Oh. He. Good.
She dropped that. She dropped it. Oh, fuck. She dropped that phone on the pavement.
That's when you heard her talking about the muffler, right?
Little did I know, it was a trap. The red car's muffler and the prosecutor's red muffler.
What was Miss Guy really trying to say, I wonder? Nothing.
If you think about it, I could have taken that photo picture from the guard room. But even I get flustered sometimes.
So you went straight to the scene of the crime.
I rushed toward the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. And that's when I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime. Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The whole of my testimony, as it were. The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Sarah. You lying was the problem. Listen, little girl. I've had my testimony disregarded before. And I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time.
That time? That time?
Fucking fly!
The slime incident. I said I would stop, but I haven't.
The incident really opened my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable to who? 2 years ago, it was the biggest case I've ever handled. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence. Court record? Provost? So weird seeing, like, Bruce Goodman, like, treated like a serious character on this flashback image. On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed.
Executed?
Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any clearer than that. The only problem was they never did find the decisive evidence. Not a shred.
What? Okay. But the criminal was executed, right?
On the basis of evidence of a sort, made-up evidence. What? Oh, you mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? The best part came several months after the trial. Fucking... Pretty sure it was on my nose. Like on my nose.
Yeah.
The detective involved in the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen, others found themselves out of a job. And you were one of those! Myself and one other person you know well.
Wait, could it be?
Exactly. Detective Jake Marshall. Oops, I mean Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall. As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined. And then it was over and he was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten and neither have I.
You haven't forgotten SL9?
There was another side to the case, the hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us. Wait! Those lunches you sell! There's only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends, boyfriends that can help me investigate.
Miss Star's old boyfriends. How many does she have anyway? Because when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence.
There has to be a connection! So, Rookie,
What?
it seems like you're serious about investigating this case.
Yes?
Then you should take this.
A Salisbury steak lunch?
I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat.
Marshall.
Miss Star? Officer Marshall is here, or are you going out? Why do you want to know? I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too back then.
This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective.
But now he's so cold. Jake and I are merely cooperating in this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that. I see. Thank you.
Officer Jake Marshall.
We're to use this to give to Marshall.
Wow, my mouth is watering. I can almost hear the sound of steak frying on the grill.
No doubt it's all cold and tough by now.
No, I'm sure it's still delicious. Miss Sharp ordered hard into making this.
So long as you didn't have any other organs in there.
You know, Miss Fish.
Well, it's right there.
I know. It really hurts. Also, this case sucks.
Think fast.
Oh, so you're also of the agreement because he's been.
I hate this case.
It's so bad.
It's so bad.
It's so boring. It's so long. It drags on.
No, literally.
See, I'm not alone in this.
This case sucks.
I mean, yeah, you go off. Like if you have an opinion, you can share it here. Like right now, like if you really want to rant about it, because he will be okay with it.
Yeah.
No, I literally cannot finish this case because it's so boring.
Dude, you do what I'm doing. Just like fucking global walkthrough and skip all the dialogue.
It is a very confusing case.
Literally.
It is a very polarizing case.
It's just a bad case.
It drags on and on and on.
And it is a very long case.
There's like 4 days instead of 3.
Yeah.
And there's 2 trials per day.
As it is, this is
See, I'm not alone in this.
one of like the most up in the air cases. Either you like it or you fucking absolutely despise it.
I'm not alone in this case, see? I have opinions. I have been validated. Whoa! Anyway.
My patience with this case runs out further the longer we're going with this because I have to voice characters now instead of just read this shit in my head.
This time I actually have to pay attention rather than skipping all the dialogue while paying attention to the WikiHow guide. I don't think about using this WikiHow. So. Let's see. Ingredients. Meat.
She must mean beef. She probably just wrote it generically.
Cannibalism. Yeah, let's hope so.
Of course, as a scientist, I have to check what additive she used.
Go to town.
Huh? It says here, hours of sweat and labor?
So that's why the sauce is so salty. If Maya were here, she would have eaten this thing right off the spot.
No, she'd have done that if it was a hamburger.
She likes steak.
Yeah, no, there's a type of steak called hamburger steak.
Ah. Nothing.
We're about to go to Jake Marshall.
Time to find this motherfucker. That's not the right location. First, I'm curious. Nothing. This place is charged with frantic energy, as always. Please? Huh?
Huh? What's that?
Ah.
Let's take lunch, please! Oh, do.
Detective Gumshoe!
Not no time for chit-chat, pal! I'm a busy man! What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland!
Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale.
Then you just heard the sound of his heart breaking.
Now's no time for despair! We're caught a criminal, now we just need the evidence!
Criminal? You mean...
You heard about stabbing the police department evidence from Rebel?
On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department.
And the perpetrator, do you have a suspect?
Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested them, in fact.
It's
the biggest scale in decision stages! Everything's topsy-turvy!
But Detective Gumshoe, who was it?
Listen, pal, all I know is I need me a steak lunch pronto! Stand around any time isn't gonna fill my belly! Wait, don't leave! If you want to know more, just head on down to detention center, pal. Crossfit should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry. Later! You ran off to the evidence room.
Well, this investigation's off to a running start.
I think that's our prompt to go up to the detention center now.
We can't, unless we go inside. And then, can we go? Yes, we can.
Still, I do feel better about things, a little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Goodman, didn't they?
Yeah, I guess they did. Best not go too far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing. Sound already provided. Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator? I'd say I was the perpetrator again, sir. That's what I'd say. Hi. Greetings, sir.
So, up front, we all kind of know who the main bad guy in this case is, right?
Yeah.
You know who did it?
Yeah.
I do, and you know exactly why he's blaming certain people, right?
No. Because I'm not paying attention to this.
Okay, so you know it's Gant, obviously.
Yeah, I know it's Dan.
Yeah, so the thing is...
There's no way it's not. Have you seen that man?
The Gant, like, if you could tell why he chose Meekins as the fall guy here, right?
Yeah.
Because in Gant's eyes, Lana is actually more useful than like someone not. Which is why he basically like spends the first half of this case essentially helping you like get Lana out of like the main suspect eye.
Yeah.
Just like he shows up at the end of the first trial, saying, "Oh look, there's some context here that was missing because Etrop is such a huge fuck up that clearly gets everything wrong. In fact, wasn't he here for murder last time?" Then like then he's like, "Oh yeah, we caught the guy who stabbed Goodman in a completely different area. That proves that it couldn't have been Lana at the very least, because he would have already been stabbed somewhere else."
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so let's put the guy that is clearly an idiot who's just kind of coasting along by privileges.
Yeah.
There's Officer Meekins, let's be honest here, he's more of a passion type of guy than any actual skill as a police officer. I wouldn't put it past Gant to just say, he's basically our most worthless member. Yeah, he'll do. Wait, I know who you are!
Excuse me, but is Mr. Edwards anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir.
Officer Meekins, you're a guard here at the detention center?
No, sir. I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrol man, like a little lost lamb, sir.
Oh, Logan, are you here to deliver a report?
No, sir. How should I say this? Wait, he isn't. Is he? You, Officer Meekins. You didn't. Did you? Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting. Sir, reporting, sir.
I mean, we are recording. What? What?
Now, this is an unexpected turn of events. Sir, I'm Patrolman of General Affairs, sir! Sir! Ow, I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins.
And the reason Lana was caught was because, well, Angel was there, right?
Yeah.
But like, you can already tell who his original intention for framing for like the murder of Goodman was, right?
Yeah.
It was obviously Edgeworth, who kind of made everyone look bad by not only losing a few cases, even though he was basically a star prosecutor, but also literally being found as a suspect for murder, and then getting found innocent by basically outing Von Karma as a murderer, someone who clearly wasn't used to the justice system for 40 years. Because like he'd been kind of too out in the open, and everyone was already like kind of suspicious of him because this world runs on the logic of guilty before innocent, and even after found innocent, still viewed kind of as guilty.
I had some business that day, sir, so I went to the evidence.
Like he was suspected of murder, found innocent, and then like months later, people are still saying, "Man, he fucking killed that guy, didn't he?"
Yeah. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir.
It's like OJ, but unlike OJ, Edgeworth didn't do it.
Yeah.
So normally there's a guard here, guard at the evidence room.
That's right, sir. Because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now, security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person. Yeah! Wow!
Technically, the other reason that he was able to use him is because he actually was close by. But let's be honest here. If he could have, like between Marshall and him, who do you think was the more obvious fall guy?
Marshall.
Yeah, no, like I'm talking about
Von Karma.
Meekins and Marshall.
Oh, Marshall. Meekins.
Yeah, because Marshall, for being demoted, he's basically been viewed as a good detective. Good enough that even as a patrolman, he's allowed to be the detective on this case.
Yeah.
Meekins, on the other hand, is basically treated like the police's errand boy. As shown by the fact that all the stuff that he has kind of implies that he's not only unlucky, but he's the type of police officer that'd be put in, like, traffic duty.
That's sad.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
What the heck?
What the heck is this guy doing?
So what happened then?
After that, sir, everything went right. Everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. And when I came to, I was here, in the detention center. How long were you out? Days?
Which is a weird thing to say, because, you quite literally showed up yesterday.
Yeah.
Man, what happened to your hand?
Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir. A bandage on his hand. Just like Miss Sky.
And another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office.
First things first, tell us how you hurt your second hand. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir. Please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir! If you have to label me as a perpetrator victim, sir, then label me victim! I would, but you happen to be in detention, and alive and love that. Ah, yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman? Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily onto the total stranger side. So, you didn't know him. Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of light or other creature comfort.
I don't know. I even called it, like, man just admitted, I basically work isolated from the rest of the departments because they don't really want me there.
Yeah.
So if he was a total stranger, why'd you stab him?
Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir. At least someone around here is more confused than I am. About your hand, did I have it during the course of the crime? Well, you see, sir!
Don't you think you should just confess?
But, sir, there was something I could do. Nothing you could do? Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir. And next day I knew I was unconscious. The next thing you knew, you were... Huh? Then when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir, all alone. Alone because Because Detective Goodman has disappeared.
What?
Then when I looked down, I thought I was gushing blood. I was gushing blood from my head, sir. Oh, the shot! Oh, the song! Sir, you read how I felt. The victim's body disappeared.
That's some story.
Oh, there, Meekins. Have a look at this. Go ahead, sir. Laugh! Laugh at me, sir! I don't know what you want to say. You're going to tell me how she has one just like it.
Me? What?
I know, sir, I know. I'm the only one without a girl with matching badges. Nowhere! I'm alone! Is that so wrong? Life isn't all about high school sweethearts and youthful romance, sir!
Pause!
Is he talking
Pause!
Is he talking about those badges on her coat?
Pause! Pause! Check the call record here. Profiles. Lana. I mean, Emma.
Emma, 16.
He was implying that Phoenix is in a relationship with Emma just now.
Now that kid is what we refer to as pedophilia, which is very illegal, so don't do it. Oh yeah, speaking of pedophilia, this is over. That's like really bad to lead into it, but my sister told me a 17-year-old individual tried flirting with her recently, and she's just recently turned 19. And also,
as long as they don't actually have sex, it'd be slightly okay.
And he tried going after one of my sister's friends as well.
Okay, no, that guy sounds weird.
Yeah, and so I was like, all right, Lily, if that guy does you again, and then I come out holding a steak knife, being like, I'm gonna.
What? Do you think your name is Sunny?
No. Well, she saw the knife and she just started laughing. No, my name is Snewy.
Get a good weapon. Something that's easy to hide, like scissors.
Nail bat.
Said easy to hide, not very blatantly obvious.
It's weird, Mo.
It would have been better if it was like a red one.
I wish I had a red one.
I do have a red one.
I don't. I have it.
Maybe if I could find it.
Alright. I have a...
It's like really dirty too, because I haven't used a fucking Wiimote in ages.
Well, here, use it now. Don't. I like to think there's a difference between my badge and a fashion accessory.
This is like... he talked about how he was the only one without a girl with matching badges. And then high school romance. He quite literally was implying that he thought that Emma and Phoenix were in a relationship.
High school.
Actually, how old is Meekins?
22.
This man thinking like fucking Scott Pilgrim, what? Pass the breakfast, right? Basically, that entire thing was like him saying, talk to Edward here.
I am so fucking dead. Give me your knife. Eat! I'm scared of knives, sir. Just want to take a look at it. That's it, sir! That last night, sir, that's the one! I ate an apple, sir, in my dream, sir, and I was being peeled. Or, I was an apple in my dream, and I was being peeled.
On second thought, you don't have to look at the knife.
He's overreacting to the knife, but I guess he's been through a lot.
John actually does have a switchblade knife.
Officer Meekins, this is for you. Same exact scenario. Now, why would you dream yourself an apple?
A chimp badger.
Hey, I turned myself into an apple. Called myself Apple Meekins. Funniest shit I've ever seen. I'll stop. I have no idea what that is. Same. Oh, I'm not gonna be watch.
Maybe the card?
Card? This card?
No,
Or,
the ID card.
Do you think you could take a look at this?
Hey! That's it, sir, that's it! That's it!
That's what?
My head was blank until this very moment, but sir, now I remember, sir, you mean you remember what happened? Oh, that car was a hospital.
This ID card?
Exactly, sir, that's exactly it! Nothing could be more exact, sir! Nothing! I better pry into this one a little deeper.
Yes, I called it.
Can you tell me what it is you do remember? Well, sir, you might say I'm a lost little patrol man, a lost little lamb, but I didn't know it was a Detective Goodman who was in the evidence room. And that's why you thought you looked suspicious. Sir, I have read the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card.
Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far.
That's right, sir, that's what I've been trying to tell you. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What do you do? That's the thing, suddenly pointing a knife at me.
What?
Sir, I assure you I was as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leapt at him. Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him. Do unto the others before they do unto you, my father's own words, sir.
Yeah, apparently Meekins comes from a, like, Christian family, I guess.
Yeah.
What happened then?
Well, my eyes, sir, everything went white. When I woke, I was here. Right.
So, Officer Meekins, why was it that you were arrested? They arrested you.
What do you mean, Emma?
Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman. And the victim, whom we met at the scene of the crime, didn't show his ID card.
In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim.
And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone had actually died.
That's it, sir, that's what I wanted to say. That is, I did say something along those lines.
Honestly, it makes sense if you stop to think about it. Like, they really could have cut out a lot of bullshit by saying, no, Detective Goodman was there was a stabbing in there, because yes, there was a stabbing, but the stabbing victim was actually, like, Meekins. All of that happened was that he survived, because he was stabbed in the hand, and Goodman, like, stabbed him because he was doing some shady shit. They could have easily done that and cut out so much of this fucking game, this fucking case.
I wish.
But it's gonna be a lot more convoluted than that. A lot more convoluted.
It always is.
A lot more convoluted.
Anyway.
Just be happy it's not Big Top.
I don't get it.
Big Top spends most of his time in this one era, in the circus. And throughout that time, it loops this one song for most of it.
I think I know that song. Anyway.
Huh? But you still didn't appear.
They told me that it had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said. But, you remember the events clearly? No! But videotape is quite clear.
Huh? Videotape?
From a security camera. The crime, my crime, the crime I swore to stamp out, it's there, it's me, it's on tape.
Are you winning now to tell us?
I'm sorry, really sorry, sir, I'll hand over my badge, I don't deserve it. No thanks, I have my own. Well, guess we better go check out the crime scene. Oh my god, I don't...
Like I mentioned, they could have easily cut out a lot of bullshit by just doing that.
Hey, Mr. Wright, look who's there, standing at the chief detective's desk.
It's Police Chief Gant. And you're sure this is all... You know what it means if there is anything missing? Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat pockets, hats. Under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine.
Inside the machine.
See? Well, if anything does turn up, you can call me right away. Deal?
No, you can. It's you call me right away. There's a difference.
Yes, sir. We'll scour the place again, sir. Chief Detective looks a little flustered. Aha! Righto, my boy. How you been? Swim much? Oh, ho, ho, Chief Gant. Reporting for duty, sir.
Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright?
Have you seen this man?
The man exudes some sort of energy, and it's called knowing he can do literally anything, and he'll have so much bullshit to get away with it. It takes so much to beat this man.
Is Edgeworth?
At least he's not Quirkus Alba, is all I could say.
Is Edgeworth going to be okay? Oh, poor thing. Oh, yeah, no. We're doing a little inquiry committee with him.
Sounds like an inquisition.
Yep. Well,
No denying it there, huh?
they've had no trouble with the boys since last year.
Yeah, I called it. Like they wanted him guard takes all the bullshit.
You mean the incident on Dorn Lake? It doesn't look good having a tough prosecutor say in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto? Von Karma. A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But then court, you fixed it so he was caught for forging evidence. Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say.
Here's another hint at his character. He was perfectly willing to believe that Phoenix just casually fabricated evidence because he's like, yeah, no, that's how this world works. Like, hey, you managed to get away with it. Congrats.
Why, they do just about anything to restore the reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Ruby.
I would love an idea to see a world where Phoenix really is just that much of a scumbag lawyer. He does get all the same like people and like he does everything for the most part correct, but he'll always like forge evidence and shit and be like the most just sleazy lawyer possible. Because that world would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Because that would also mean that he gets caught eventually.
It's downright.
And someone manages to trick the world into giving him a second chance.
It's downright odd, I tell you. The attempt of getting killed on their turf, too, I mean. They're being the prosecutors, I assume?
Scientifically speaking, it's impossible.
Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed and two victims at the same time. That's what it says. What evidence is this? Now, right, I can't give away our secrets just like that. Even though I literally just, threw Edgeworth under the bus right there.
No, you've been trying to throw him under the bus. We're kind of, like, the fact that we're believing Meekins here is going to be the thing that throws a wrench in his plans.
And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it. I wasn't expecting much anyway. You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets. Can't stand them.
You know, unless I'm in on them.
But, you know, it's a full-time job keeping the chief and detective's trap shut.
He was the one you were picking on earlier.
Huh? You saw that. Whoops. I wonder what it was that one of the two police detectives do.
I think we can kind of discreetly ask him.
I wonder if you answered this. Detective has his trademark damn it. His eyes aren't open. Yo. I was wondering, could you take a look at this? Ah, sorry, Righto. I'm through with that stuff. Through, I say. Go find that guy who can't seem to be sit still out there. The busy one.
Like, does he mean just have a gum show?
Either him or the dancing blue badger.
Basically telling you that he's just not going to accept any evidence because he doesn't want to have to deal with it. Honestly, it's for the best that you don't show him any evidence.
Alright.
Do you want to repeat a Von Karma?
Nah.
But, like, I'm pretty sure the story actually dictates you have to either show him or you just move along.
Yeah. Even the... To be fair, Damon Gant has a much more menacing aura surrounding him than Von Karma. because of that one face.
Von Karma always seems to have resting bitch face, which makes it obvious that he's a dickhead. Meanwhile, Damon Gant always smiles and seems like a jovial fellow until he willingly stabs you just because you're getting in the way of his bullshit. Basically, the difference between someone who would obviously just be a ginormous asshole versus someone who can play it off as being like just a cool fellow. That's the big difference here. Von Karma, blatant evil. Damon Gant, you only start noticing the evil when you actually start interacting with him more than just a little bit. Shit. Didn't mean to destroy this. Okay, luckily all I did was just kind of mess it up a bit. Can I take it as... Wait, we've already done this one.
Yeah. Someone's trying to convince me that Case 5 is actually good.
Look, I'm more willing to defend it, but it is a long case that it really does kind of get so tedious after a while.
Where the fuck do we go?
Guard station? No, I guess we're not done actually showing shit to Gant.
Man.
Just have to show him basically most of the things, make sure to save.
Probably save in advance.
You know, just in case you show him something you're not. And that's a joke. The game actually won't punish you for showing them the wrong piece of evidence.
You know.
Like, unless it's plot-wise, they punish you.
Yeah.
Like, again, with Von Karma. But Von Karma is willing to tase a person literally inside of, like, the evidence room.
Yeah.
Gant wouldn't.
Help.
We'll probably get rid of you somehow, some other way.
How do your vocal cords survive? They don't.
I mean, if you're getting real tired, we can move on to...
Nah, I'm suffering.
Yeah. We'll just keep going through the same thing. I didn't think we showed him the autopsy.
Same shit. Imagine if none of them work. This man is so powerful. It really is, so none of them will work.
Yep. I think we're done here. Let's find Gumshoe. Radical, maybe? We just came to that one.
Underground. High prosecutor.
Try the reticle offices.
The what?
The law office. Renko?
Renko?
Wright and Co. Home base?
Home. Oh! I did understand. Most of the defense fairies have a tendency to show people things.
Okay, no, matter. Do you think maybe if we tried to examine around Jake Marshall's area, like he might show up?
Try. If we can't find anything, I'm just gonna Google that walkthrough.
Wait. Can you like look at the card reader? Wait. Okay, well, I guess we have to talk to David Gann again. He's the only character available.
That's true. Apart from Angel. Maybe examine some stuff. Sorry, you had to see that.
Oh wait, yeah, we were meant to like maybe we could discreetly ask him about it. What exactly did the chief of police want you to do?
See over there? That's Goodman's desk. Do you want me to check for anything that might be a clue? They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can.
So, nothing for long in Detective Goodman is still here?
Of course not. Well, except for this.
Wait, have something?
Sure, why not? It's not important. He didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete. Hey, Lily! What are your thoughts on Damon Gant? Damon Gant.
Bad guy in this case.
This motherfucker.
He's gay. He's fruity.
Okay.
That's your
You're
like
dismissed.
that's your action to a man who quite literally can basically get away with anything right now.
Yes, that he's gay.
Lily,
And his pink sunglasses.
You're dismissed, Lily.
I mean, you say that, but I remember a lot of people in the 70s with that shit, so I'm not shocked.
It is on February 21st.
He probably is, though.
Date on it is February 21st. Better make a note of that just in case. I should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene.
I say that like I remember people, but in reality, all I can think is Disco Stu also has pink glasses. If I recall correctly, my ability to remember things is not the best.
Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Well, I never thought the day would come when Wright asked me for help. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room.
There it is.
Now, Righto. Actually, I'm sorry, I don't need to investigate after all.
Actually scared.
Righto, please, do I look like a selfish man? Huh? Yeah, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50, no problem.
I don't know why you paused.
Sorry. I gave him $50. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out!
Pretty sure I got rid of all the evidence already.
It just goes to show you never know until you ask.
And for you, here, you can borrow this.
Hey, this is Detective's idea, isn't it?
That's a special card for guests, so please, so don't use it.
I love how it says special card for guests. Bruce Goodman. I can see the fucking. It's pixely as all fuck, but I see Bruce there.
Yes, sir. It's an honor.
You just run along now and do your best. You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks. I'm tempted to do like.
It looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just like a real ID.
I'm tempted to just print out a photo of Dan and then tape it onto my shelf somewhere.
Why though?
Why not? Decorations. I have Doki Doki stickers I could just plaster onto this.
Yeah.
Also, well, I'll wait till that also. You seem happy.
Yes, sir. Because sir, we got to go to the Evans room now, sir.
I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. You're just realizing that?
You'll see what happens with her later. If we ever get to Apologists.
That's a DS game, right?
Yeah.
It'd be a good idea to pull out the DS emulator, aka my Wii U. Speaking of Nintendo. Speaking of Nintendo consoles, I forgot to mention this last time, because I just remembered it. Might as well mention it now. Nintendo has come out and said, we're not releasing a new piece of hardware this year.
No shit.
So no Switch 2, Switch Pro this year. 2024 at the earliest, and I'm not even sure if they're going to announce it this year, even.
Yeah, no, like, I've literally mentioned, I was of the opinion that it'd be a smart idea to, like, announce it this or next year, but I'm also of the opinion that it shows how it wouldn't come out this fucking year.
Yeah.
They like making hype, so, like, if announcing it and then releasing it, like, a few months later sounds like a quick way to not have enough hype to justify a new console.
Yeah.
Anyways, we can now enter the evidence room.
Sorry, I'm just making a joke. Wait. While you were sleeping, I did a funny community post.
What's the Joker?
You know those Family Guy memes where it's like boring ass something, someone just holds a phone being an episode of Family Guy? I just did that in post Clash of Clans. Anyhow. Guard station.
Move again.
Guard station.
You have to examine.
Ah. The evidence room is beyond that door.
We should check that. Check it right now.
A half-written card that you need.
Oh yeah, we should check that out.
Date lost 2/21. Name Bruce Goodman. ID 59. Scrap sheet. Status report. Damn, that's worthless.
Wait. 5'8".
5'8". 5'9".
Okay.
Alright. Okay.
Let's just walk in. Let's just walk in. It won't open.
Aha! The card reader is turned off, see?
What's that security guard thinking?
Howdy, partner. Well, what's been my being a sky so gray?
Officer Marshall! I keep saying Marshall because, like, I don't know.
Marshall.
Officer Marshall! Why is it
like a lawman?
Why does it have to be him?
What's that? Why does it have to be him look for? As you may have surmised, this here's my saloon.
We're here to investigate the crime scene. Aha! That card you got there on your chest. That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts. Yeehaw! Well, what are you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. The crime scene's a win.
Check the card readers on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions.
Sorry, Cabo, but I got no mind to tangle with you, hombres.
You're busy then.
Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you.
Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us hombres.
I'm wondering if we could talk to you. Sorry, Bambina, but I'm off to roam the lands like a tumbleweed in the wild prairie. Like a gunslinger alone in a six-shooter, I say a little prayer. I don't have to say that one. He did it himself. What was that all about, Mr. Wright?
I think he was just too hungry to talk.
You're just saying that because his stomach was growling. You have no idea what he was talking about either.
Well, in any case, we need to get drafting on this investigation pronto.
We should probably just present it to him. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the same thing.
Ah!
Why are you...
Good question.
That smell. Ah, reminds me of Texas. So, Officer Marshall here from Texas? No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby? Yeah, Miss Star. What's this? What's wrong? Filet steak lunch. I see. I don't see. I wonder what that means.
No more steak.
Alright, Bambina. You win. Ask him. Oh, so I should be eating. Imagine how I usually speak literally anytime we're recording this game. I actually do have another sandwich I could be eating, but
Someone just pointed out to me the Ace Attorney playlist is out of order.
I'm probably almost certainly going to be saving that until after this.
Yeah.
In between Stardew.
Yeah.
Ask him anything. Okay.
Finally, it seems like.
He's willing to talk. Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right? You got good eyes there, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it.
Actually, Officer Meekin at the detention center told us.
Ah, that poor little doggy. Poor guy, I keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meekly.
He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station.
Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago... Well, it might not look it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know? So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place? Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy. No, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy. There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place.
You mean the security camera system?
I don't take machines much. Kinda like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know? Yeah, I know that. It's just like, fuck that.
Sort of told us something.
She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago. It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of crime. That's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie fire. You're still investigating us all night in the incident with Miss Star, aren't you? That was my case.
It's all solved on record books, but smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it.
What kind of case was it anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us exactly what happened. Tell us what actually happened.
There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago.
2 days ago. Day of our case!
That's right. The evidence transfers.
Edgeworth was talking about the transfers here.
I know what maybe the two machines in here do. Maybe two machines will do.
Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen!
Like I said, Bambina, me machines, well, I like them as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. The easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras. Phoenix.
Those are the ones Officer Weekend mentioned.
If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased in a few hours.
And Officer Meek and the Detective Gunner, are they on one of these tapes?
I reckon they might be.
You're a serious guy and you reckon?
One more thing. When you go to the evidence room, you need an ID card.
Thus, the card reader by the detective.
The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through.
Hmm, 777777. 420. So this is the ID card record.
Hey, I've seen that somewhere before!
Pretty sure the same number is listed twice on it.
Yeah.
So,
Sorry, Ben, I can't show you more than that.
Huh?
I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet.
Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number somewhere before.
wait, no, that's not so. Maybe there's some way to prove that record is tied to the scatter. Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transfer thing is about?
We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the presiding detective supervision for 2 years. So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see?
So what happens to the evidence after 2 years?
It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault of the county sheriff's department. That's what we call a transfer. We do it every February.
I see now.
Transfer is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever. Dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated.
That happened to SL9 2 days ago. Oh,
Wait, we have to show him something, remember?
we showed him the lunch.
No, the fucking number.
This?
Try that.
See this? This is the victim's ID card.
Ah, the one that was in the ground in the parking lot.
Number on this is 5842199.
89.
89. I was so close.
Officer Marshall, show us that ID card record again.
There it is.
Look, the fourth number is a perfect match.
The third and fifth are identical.
Yeah.
It was used at 514. Oh, right before the stabbing.
What's more, there's only one of them cards in the whole world.
So when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room.
But wait,
Wait. What did Officer Meekin say? Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man, to display his ID card. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing, suddenly he pointed a knife at me. If he had his ID card, then why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins?
Alright, compadre, you win. I guess I can give you this ID card record. Actually, if you look at the, got any on mute?
Maybe I should show his list of people, other people with IDs here.
Check it. Actually, check it. So,
I know that one's Meekins.
yeah, 4989596. That has to be Meekins.
Because I literally just found that out a couple days ago.
I was gonna say it has to be Meekins because he entered the room right after Goodman.
Yeah.
I think that was just kind of casual solving by just, logic.
Who is 77777777?
Unless it's Marshall, my guess is probably either Lana or Gant.
Have to find it.
Because I don't remember shit.
It's quiet. The investigation must be over here.
So this is the evidence room. It really is kind of like a graveyard.
Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue.
Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me.
Jump scare.
Whoa!
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. So, is it true what I heard?
Righto, please. I look like a selfish man. And if anyone asks me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'll give him $50. No problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's desire. Knock yourselves out. Yeah, that's true.
So, cheap a police can. What? Anyone $50? Even me!
Oh, so that's what you were talking about.
Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today.
Just for today?
Boss for a day? But guess what? You got the permission from the chief, so now you're boss for a day.
Gee, thanks.
First of all, you'll want to have this. Oh yeah, present the,
You take a look at this. This is the ID card record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing.
I heard the rumors. So it was Goodman who came in here at the time of the murder. Whoa! What? That second number.
It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshield?
Mr. Edgeworth!
What?
The second number on this list. The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth! What? What?
Why would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room?
Well, check it again.
Probably filled out.
It's a good thing I didn't bother cussing who the second one was. Wanna know why I want to guess that 7 is, Jake? Because it fits with his, whole, aesthetic of a cowboy if his thing, his literal code, was literally the jackpot number. Because, Old West, kind of connected to, gambling purely by association. Weirdly enough. Partially because of the fact that Vegas is in the West.
Yeah.
Okay, and now we can just taunt him.
So, Detective Gumshoe, you're the boss for the day? Boss for the day?
That's right! It's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department. What?
But if you're a boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings?
They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial.
Translation, I have no friends. In other words, he got kicked out of the investigation.
Again.
Again.
I'm adamant, though. I'm gonna take control and then put this case to rest. I can't speak. Which makes sense when you remember the fact that I'm literally, like, running out of liquids here.
Yeah.
Mounted evidence locker, pal!
You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course! I'm a detective after all! They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal! No. Only you can open? Always believe Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happens! So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee right now, right? They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today.
See.
I guess is what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case.
Case.
Yeah, that case! The SL9 incident, of course. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth.
Hey, we didn't tell us more about the case.
This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it.
You know what? I'm gonna fucking look up a walkthrough. See how much longer we have left on this.
Because we're getting to the 2-hour mark.
Yeah. If it lasts any, so we would be in evidence. Oh yeah, there's a lot more. Fuck this. End of episode.